Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Anthony Rourke.
And I'm Sarah Hayes.
And welcome to the BNN News Show. This week we'll be showing you more on
First Fridays at the Commons,
Humanities,
Lacrosse,
AP testing,
and Prom preview. For more on Dancer Studio First Fridays at the Commons, watch this segment.
Dancer Studio is preparing for the First Friday for Families production. BNN talked with 3 dancers to learn more about the show.
I dance for Dancer Studio in Columbus, and this year we will be doing our spring production on The Jungle Book, which is really cool because The Jungle Book is one of my favorites. We are doing a free show this weekend at the Commons on Friday for all the kids, so that's cool that they get to come without pay, and it's kind of like a benefit and like just to get the word of Dancer Studio out.
My role in The Jungle Book is King Louie, and he's an orangutan, and he's like the ringleader of all the monkeys. And their part in the show is that they kind of steal Mowgli when Bagheera is trying to make him leave the jungle. And it's just a really fun part because it's kind of wild and it's not super, I can kind of do what I want and it'll still work out.
I play Kaa the Python, which is a really cool part for me. It's kind of like an evil villain kind of deal. And I am an antagonist and I try to basically eat the main character throughout the play, so it's really fun.
I am playing Bagheera the panther. I find Mowgli and then give him to the wolf pack to be taken care of, and later on I take him from the wolf pack again to send him back home, which Mowgli does not enjoy.
So I think a lot of people, especially right now and especially in high school, they sort of don't appreciate dance as an art, and I think the studio has really helped me appreciate not only dance as an art, but art in general and people who have artistic ability like that. So coming to these productions and even like a school play or a ballet, I feel like really help broaden your horizons as well as you can gain an appreciation for the arts, and I feel like especially ballet and this dance will help you do that.
Dancer Studio is a place that's really close to my heart because I've kind of grown up dancing here. I've danced here for the past 11 years and done a lot of shows here, and they're really entertaining and worth coming to even if you don't know a lot about dance.
So if you are available this Friday, it's really cool that we are putting on a free production. You should definitely come out and support Dancer Studio and the kids that are in it from North. There are a lot of neat aspects of the show this year, and the fact that it's free is a huge benefit.
I would really love it if you came to support us because this is really a big part of my life, and dance is for everybody. Doesn't matter how old you are, you can always start dancing.
This is Morgan Smith reporting for BNN.
To learn more about the Humanities Project, check out this segment.
BNN sat down with Junior Sam Beggs to get the inside scoop on Mr. Perry's Humanities class.
So in our Humanities class, what we're doing is we're researching the zombie era. So it's progressing from the 1960s, which was quoted the first zombies, until about recently. Each group is given set time period. My group, we did research on the 1990s to the 2000s. We had to do intensive research on the era itself, and then you created like a Google Slides presentation, a Prezi, anything that you really wanted to do. So you had to have one group member dress up as a zombie. I was that person from my group. I decked myself out in fake blood, painted my face. It's a very fun class, getting to watch films. What class would you want to go to that you didn't watch movies all day long? And then it teaches you all about this different genres of movies that you've never heard of or that you have heard of and you wanted to learn more about.
This is Sarah Hayes reporting for BNN. Watch this segment for more on the men's lacrosse team.
Lacrosse season started this week. BNN caught up with sophomore Isaac Jackson to learn more.
My name is Isaac Jackson. This is my first year playing lacrosse, and it is the club's second year as a program. We have about 35 to 38 kids on the team this year. It was founded by Mr. German. He's also the president of the Columbus Lacrosse Club. We're really looking forward to the season. We're going to be pretty good. We're going to be really fast. We've already played a couple scrimmages. We have 2 games next week, and we have a blue-white scrimmage on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good season.
This is Akshaya Sabapathy reporting for BNN.
For more on AP testing, check out this segment.
Testing is coming up in May. BNN sat down with Mr. Pemberton to find out more.
AP is advanced placement, and it's done through College Board. College Board does PSAT and SAT. It's the same organization. And we currently have we have a little over 400 students taking 800 and around 50 exams. Maybe that could change a little bit. And if you sign up for an advanced placement class, and we have, what do we have, like 16 or 17 AP classes. At the end of the school year, in May, you can take an exam. The exams are scored from scores of 1 to 5, 1 being low, 5 the highest. And you can then try to earn college credit through scores on that exam. In Indiana, there is a state law now that says any state university has to give you credit for an AP score of a 3, 4, or 5. So they have to give you some kind of college credit. The exams are typically right now $92. However, math, science, and English exams are paid for by the state of Indiana, which is a great deal. If you can take the exam, score 3, 4, or 5, and earn some college credit for very little money, it's a great deal. Well, really, the best way to prepare is in their AP classes. AP teachers are allowed to use what they call retired test questions, meaning questions that have been used on older AP exams, and they do that throughout the entire school year. And I know some of the AP teachers, probably quite a few of them, have study sessions before or after school. Registration is pretty much closed now. We sent an application, or a form, I should say, not really an application, to every student enrolled in an AP course. And they could then sign up by going to the bookstore, getting a receipt, and highlighting the exams that they have. And I'll show you a copy. It kind of looks like this. It has all of our AP exams on it. And they could highlight, because some kids may take 1, some kids may take 2, 3. We have some taking 5, which is a lot. And really, think of it this way, a college class is an AP class, or an AP class is like a college class. So they go to the bookstore, register, and then we, here in my office, get those forms, and my secretary, Mrs. Kim, who is absolutely wonderful, by the way, puts in the information and creates a spreadsheet. We do pivot tables and all that good stuff, and we're getting ready to order today the exams. We can maybe adjust that order into next week without paying a fine or a late fee. Then the exams will be the first 2 full weeks of May.
Visit the Counseling Center for any unanswered questions. This is Bryson Cox reporting for BNN.
Check out this segment for a preview on prom.
Prom is quickly approaching. BNN sat down with Carolyn to learn more about prom.
I have been on prom committee since my sophomore year, so 3 years. Prom is held on May 7th. It is held at the Commons, and it begins at 9 and ends at 12. Prom's theme this year is Circus of the Night. My favorite thing about prom committee is just being able to organize prom and just help with the decorations, the flowers, and all that stuff. And knowing ahead of time is really cool, so you can kind of like plan ahead.
This is Anthony Rourke reporting for BNN.
And that's it for today, Bulldogs. I'm Anthony Rourke.
And I'm Sarah Hayes.
Have a great day.
If you'd like an announcement on the show, please email nhs_communications@bcsc.k12.in.us. BNN is a proud partner of CNHS Media at Columbus North in Columbus, Indiana. All music is provided by American Music Company.